Hello. No, I am walking from to the other. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go. Good morning, everyone. It is 7:45 on Wednesday, April 8th. Thanks so much for joining us on After GMS on Facebook Live. We all have our phones and devices in hand so that we can communicate with you, our favorite point of the day, besides the forecast, which amazingly is still 80 degrees after 3 or 4 straight days.
Yeah, we're in for yet another very, very warm afternoon. High temperatures today, once again, making it into the mid-80s. And just like yesterday, we could see a couple of pop-up showers and storms through the afternoon hours. And anything that does develop could be on the strong side with gusty winds. We'll track that for you. But again, most of us stay dry today. We'll see another chance of a few more showers and storms probably tomorrow morning. And then after that, a cold front will move through, and that'll cool us down for the weekend. I think high temperatures Friday in the 50s and low 60s. By Saturday, back in the mid 60s. And then we'll see our next decent chance of more widespread shower and thunderstorm activity somewhere in the Sunday through Sunday night time frame. That's the way it looks right now. We'll have to watch that system carefully for you. But behind that, we'll actually start to warm up for Monday and Tuesday with highs once again in the 60s and low 70s. That's a quick look at your 7-day forecast.
Okay, now that you have that awesome forecast, let's get to your morning headlines this morning. Some serious news as North Carolina saw its largest increase yet in coronavirus cases. There are now more than 3,200 confirmed cases in 90 counties. More than 350 people have been hospitalized, 46 people have died, and more than 41,000 have been tested. Keep in mind here, the numbers change every day as more people are tested and those results come back. You'll soon see stricter social distancing rules at some stores. Governor Roy Cooper will lay out a statewide order later this week, but the city of Burlington is ahead of the curve. Tuesday, the city of Burlington passed new rules for all retail stores. Carts must be cleaned, hand sanitizer must be available, and customers can use only a single entrance. They'll be counted to make sure there are not too many people inside at once. In your national headlines, Congress is preparing to give the Trump administration more funding to support a new program geared at helping small businesses weather the coronavirus pandemic. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin has asked Congress for an additional $250 billion.
Well, this morning we do have some sad news to pass along. Singer-songwriter John Prine died from coronavirus complications Tuesday night. The 73-year-old Grammy winner was hospitalized last week. His wife also tested positive for the virus, and the two had been in isolation prior to Prine being hospitalized. Before the onset of the virus, Prine had shows scheduled in May as well as a summer tour planned. He is considered one of the most influential musicians in folk and country music and was a 2-time Grammy winner, in addition to being a member of the Songwriters Hall of Fame. The Chinese city of Wuhan reopened after 2.5 months on lockdown. Chinese authorities say they will continue to monitor 11 million residents for signs of another outbreak. Last week, Wuhan reported no new cases of coronavirus for the first time since the outbreak began in late December. A reminder that we will, too, also make it on the other side of coronavirus. Well, as those concerns grow here at home, people are using disinfecting and cleaning wipes more to get rid of germs. And now some are warning, don't flush your wipes down the pipe. WFMY News 2's Candace Red has more.
The city of Greensboro is urging residents to stop putting wipes in the toilet. The bottom line is wipes clog pipes. Greensboro has more than 1,400 miles of sewer lines and 70+ miles of forced mains. Crews work around the clock to ensure the sewer system is working properly. But since March, the city has received a spike in reports concerning clogged pipes due to wipes and other non-flushable products. Unlike toilet paper, wipes of any kind do not easily break down. If you flush wipes in the toilet, you could cause blockages in your home plumbing and the city's sewage collection system.
When they gather together, they create a plug or a blockage, and then that, even though it may not affect you, it'll certainly affect someone downstream. So we need to help each other out, certainly, especially in this time. And this is one way we can do it, even if it's not an issue or poses a problem for you.
You should also avoid putting other products in the toilet, including flushable wipes. Turns out they're not actually flushable. All wipes should be tossed in the trash to help protect the sewer system. By the way, you should also avoid flushing paper towels and face tissue. Those products could also lead to a clogging issue. But for more information on this, all you have to do is visit our website. That's WFMYnews2.com.
All right, let's talk about some of the stories people are talking about this morning online. Stacey, you have some trending topics. What's the first one?
Good morning, Tracy. So much of our lives has changed because of the coronavirus, from new habits forming and hobbies to complete lifestyle changes. So we're talking about ways that there's different things going on in your life and what you think will stick around as far as habits and hobbies go, even after the outbreak is over. So we looked at our Facebook page for some comments on this. Christina says excessive cleaning, walking every day, talking to my mom on the phone 1 to 3 times per day. Definitely want to keep up the walking and talking to my mom. Deborah says, I find myself wiping down everything that enters the house, from groceries to packages, postal mail, even my car keys and debit card, basically anything that has come into contact with others. Our local military installation no longer accepts cash, credit, or debit only. I foresee a lot of lifestyle changes after this that will remain on a permanent basis. And Amelia says, I wear a face covering, I clean a lot more, I walk and run every day. I'm really starting to find that this is the best part of my day and will continue. I feel so much better. I haven't paid so much attention to nature in a long time, so it is beautiful outside. One thing that I really noticed about my life is that I'm having Zoom conferences with my friends from all over. Some live in Tennessee, some in Arkansas, and we've always planned trips to see each other, but now that we're having Zoom calls, I'm getting more up to date on what's going on in their lives, and it's just been really nice to connect every week with them.
Yeah, it certainly creates new opportunities to reconnect with people you may not speak to every day. I love the family time I'm getting at home. My husband isn't working as much. He owns a small business, and it's just the clientele is not there. So he's at home a lot more, and I love it because now I can take naps in the afternoon and spend time with him. And Taran, you're enjoying spending time with your wife too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just find I have more energy, and honestly, my mood's a little bit better and everything. And we do like to exercise, but we find that we're exercising even more now. Our neighborhood's connected to a trail system, so we're running more, we exercising around the house more, and just spending time with one another has been absolutely incredible to have that extra time. So again, I hate how we've had to kind of get to this place due to the virus, but I am trying to make the best of it, and it does have some good benefits along with obviously all the bad things that it's doing. So.
Yeah, Megan, how have your lifestyle, well, your lifestyle's probably changed anyway. You're a mom of a newborn or a baby, so tell us about that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we started a habit after Christian was born in January of taking a daily walk. Even though it was cold outside back then, you know, we needed to get out of the house because we were getting cabin fever just with a newborn, trying to keep him away from the flu germs. And then the coronavirus happened. So we've been continuing our daily neighborhood walk. Another habit we've gotten into lately in light of all this is taking our shoes off after we get in the house, either Lysoling them and leaving them at the front door or leaving them outside for 24 hours. I mean, think about all the germs you track through the house, not only with coronavirus, but any germs in general. Shoes are nasty. So now that we have an infant who's putting his hands in his mouth all the time, I'm trying to be extra conscious about what is on the floor.
Oh yeah, I bet. So Ed, have you changed anything?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, I walk the dog more. I am riding my bike more, doing a lot of outdoor activities. My mom is so incredibly bored. I call her every day. Not that we have anything new to talk about, but just to say hello and check in on her. And I got to tell you, gang, my condo is the cleanest condo in the Triad. I have swept the floor until the tiles are coming apart. I gotta stop it.
Well, it's a good habit to be in.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so we know that our lifestyles have changed, but there are some things that remain the same. There's always a national day for something, Stacy. So what is today?
So today is actually National Zoo Lovers Day. And even though we can't physically go to a zoo right now, it doesn't mean that we can't talk about what we love about going to the zoo and our favorite zoo animals, especially the North Carolina Zoo, which I am so excited to finally go check out once all this is over and the weather is nice. So if you didn't know this, the North Carolina Zoo is closed to visitors, but you can still see the animals using the hashtag closed but still caring. The zoo is posting live videos and updates on its Facebook page as it continues to care for animals during the coronavirus outbreak. And here in Greensboro, the Science Center is asking for your help to name 2 baby penguins. The 2 boys hatched back in January. Volunteers submitted names and the staff narrowed down their selections to the top 8 that you're going to see on your screen. You have to put in your vote by this Friday at 5 p.m. and the form to vote is on the Greensboro Science Center's website. So guys, I want you to tell me what your favorite zoo animals are. I have been thinking about this since I learned that this was one of the topics for after GMS. I have so many favorite animals, but I guess my top ones I like to see when I go to the zoo are the elephants, giraffes, penguins, and alligators. I just have like a weird thing. I love alligators for some reason. I just think they're so interesting.
They're definitely interesting, that's for sure. I didn't see you as an alligator type of girl. Maybe, you know, on your feet, but not to look at. Just joking. I love animals too much for that. So, Megan, one of the names to name the penguin was Trevor. Did you see that?
I did not, but I'll have to let him know about it and maybe vote for that one. That is hysterical. I cannot wait to take the baby to the Science Center once this is all over.
Oh yeah, there are so many great things for kids to do. My kids are definitely missing out on the Science Center. And they have these great weather exhibits too. Taran, Ed, I don't know if you've ever been to the Science Center. You see the like how the tornadoes form and you know, it kind of puts you into like a cyclone and some other great stuff that they have there. It's kind of neat just to learn and play. Yes,
indeed. You know, a while back, it's been years ago, we actually gave them one of our old green screens here from WFMY. I don't know if they're still using it. That was years ago, but you know how we stand in front of a green screen and then the graphics are projected behind us. And I think kids really enjoyed, you know, seeing how that process worked.
Yeah, and they also have tigers. And I mean, there's so much at the Science Center. Taran, something I think that you would like is the high flying part where you can kind of walk on the ropes. No, not you?
No, I think I'll pass on that.
That sounds so much fun.
I have a little, me and
I will gladly take your place, Taran.
Well, Stacey says she would take your place, but what you're saying, did you have a fear of heights? Is that what you said?
Just maybe a little bit. I'll do something with heights if I have to. Like I'm one of those people, even though I'm scared to do something, I'm gonna probably do it anyway if it needs to be done. But I don't prefer to be at a high perch with Now,
Taran, having said that, how do you feel about flying?
I'm fine with flying. I'm okay with flying. I enjoy flying. I like to be able to see. And going back to the heights thing, because this kind of ties into what I was saying. actually worked on a high ropes course one time when I was in college. So like I worked at the top of the zip line,
cool.
like strapping people in. It makes no sense, but I'll do just about anything for a paycheck.
As long as pay is involved, so that's hilarious. Well, we know what pays the bills these days. It's doing the weather for you guys. So who wants to give us one final look at the forecast?
Oh yeah, so blessed to have a job in these hard times. And I tell you what, delighted to hopefully put a smile on your face today for the very warm weather as we make it into the mid-80s today. But that daytime heating could lead to maybe 1 or 2 strong storms in the afternoon. And then tomorrow, with the approach of a cold front, maybe a morning shower or storm as temperatures warm up to around 80. Now, once that cold front moves through, we're going to really cool down. We're going to struggle to make it into the lower 60s on Friday. And look at Saturday morning. Temperatures are going to dip into the upper 30s. We're looking at low and mid 60s for highs on Saturday. Easter Sunday, unfortunately, looking wet and potentially stormy. It all has to do with how low pressure moves out of the southern plains and tracks our way. But we'll continue to keep you updated on Easter Sunday and into Sunday night as well.
All right, before we go, guys, if you're looking for Clorox wipes, Amy on our Facebook page, Amy Adams says she went to the Walmart on Battleground Avenue in Greensboro. I'm going there. I need wipes. That's like one thing that I don't have in my house.
Traffic jam.
Uh-oh, I know. Maybe all Walmarts have them. We'll see. Hopefully I don't cause any chaos later. Thanks, Amy, for that tip. And of course, you can join us every day at 7:45 for our After GMS show, where we have conversations and news updates and just spread a little joy to you. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.